Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and I'm gonna play La-Mulana again! That's right. So, yeah, a lot of frustration and anger and, I guess sort of ominous feelings about, things sort of going downhill from here in terms of the quality of the game, but we did end things on a high note. I went back and, yeah, got myself a serpent staff, and so we are going to bag ourselves a blue giant and gonna see what that gets us. This is, I don't know, I'm excited. I'm glad that I decided to go back and suffer all that endless frustration off camera for the sake of starting off happy and fresh in this video because, whoops. Okay. Dang it, it looks like I actually have a limited amount of time to kill this guy, so I need to be hitting my stabs a bit better. There we go. That's, ooh, and a nice big chunk of experience there as well. And that is a feather. I remember what that does from reading it in the manual. That is a double jump, I thought. Maybe I was wrong. Double jump? Oh! Ah, dang, it's like the climbing gloves in that or the sticky gloves in that you'd think it would be something like completely fantastic, but no, it's incredibly finicky and difficult to work with. It seems that, okay, there's a very specific part in your jumping arc that you need, or actually, okay, it looks like you need to hit the jump button a second time before you reach the apex of your jump. So before you reach the highest point of your jump, you need to hit the jump button again in order to get your double jump. So yeah, it's very finicky in that regard. You need to, yeah, hit it at just the right time. And actually at an extremely specific time, even if you want to get the maximum height out of it. I'd like to say, like, hopefully they won't expect that out of us, but based on what we've seen so far already, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, also, I did some more messing around with that utterly obnoxious chasm with the flame jets, and I actually discovered something new. I'm just gonna save here, actually. Just make sure I don't have... Oh, okay. Thanks for the words of encouragement, old guy. But, to be honest, going slowly really wouldn't have helped me there. But yeah, we're gonna save ourselves a bit of frustration here, in that, I don't think there's really a good way to explain what it is that I discovered until we get to the point where we use the wall climb. Basically, there's a bit more to the sticky gloves than I first realized. They have a sort of secondary function that, again is not at all immediately obvious just from using them. I really don't understand, like, if this is sort of another, like, really sort of obtuse, stupid thing. Really the first obtuse, stupid thing about this game, I think, at least in terms of, like, puzzle solutions and exploration and that kind of thing. And that is that I sort of explained how to use the gloves here, and it's actually, or I guess the claw, we'll call it the claw, so as to differentiate it from our gloves that help us push blocks faster. So typically, what you've got to do is you've got to be jumping into a wall, and you've got to hit up and the direction of the wall at the same time. And then from there, there's nothing you can do. You can just drop off the side. You stop holding up, and then you just drop down in the direction that you're holding. If you're holding left, you drop down along the wall. If you're holding right, you drop down a little bit. However, if you keep holding up, let go of the direction of the wall. Whoops. Okay, it looks like they only work for a limited time as well. So, yeah, you stop holding the direction of the wall, and then... Okay, that didn't work. Whoops. There. So what you've got to do is, as you're going onto the wall, you've got to hit the direction opposite the wall and the up key at the same time. So you sort of mash them together like that. And then that lets you shoot off to the side there. So, and yeah, it's not in the manual, or at least I don't think it was in the manual. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. To be honest, maybe I'm wrong about that, because to be honest, I didn't check the manual a second time So I'll just have egg in my face, I guess, if it turns out that they did say in the manual, hold opposite the wall and up in order to, do a kick off the wall. But it doesn't seem like there's enough space in the descriptions for items in the manual, though, for them to print that type of thing. I'll let you guys know what I find in the next video. Oh, this is obnoxious. I mean, that's just me not taking the old man's advice. I'd have been fine there if I'd have just been taking it slow. So okay, that'll make things a lot easier for us in terms of getting into that little ledge that we were trying to get on before. Because yeah, now we can get just right underneath that annoying, constantly shooting flame jet, and yeah, just shoot right into the place where we need to be. Okay, careful, careful. Were there any flares in the shop? I don't remember. I'd like to just give it another check, just because I really want to try out this new sub-weapon, and I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. No, nothing but red lightsabers and throwing knives. I don't know why they restricted the double jump in, like, that severely. Like, I guess they don't want... I guess that would offer you, like, a whole lot of mobility that would probably allow you to get to a lot of places you couldn't otherwise, whereas the way the double jump works this way, you can't do things like for example, I can't drop down this shaft and then do a double jump in order to get myself into that little crevice there. I'm forced to use the climbing gloves, whereas a fully functional double jump would let me kind of cheat my way past that. Although I don't know what's the point of... I mean, that's one example of a way that the restricted double jump forces you to sort of use different items to get to different places. The thing is that we needed the climbing gloves to get, or the claw. We needed the claw to get the double jump in the first place. So okay, and shoot off. Oh, okay, we were a bit too low, but that's the general idea. Oh, terrible memories of flooding back to me of me having to climb up this stupid shaft over and over again. Here it is, Shaft of Misery 3.0, right here. Oh, sorry, that's an obscure reference to a Talking Time race. That was, which one was that? I guess that was the NES... Shit. The NES Pentathlon. Which I highly recommend. If you guys haven't checked out the Let's Racing Time channel... I guess I haven't really done an announcement or anything on my own channel as far as that. I've just been adding videos to the playlist. I have been doing some races of old games with some of my buddies over at the Talking Time forum, and there are videos for that over on their channel. Check out Let's Racing Time on YouTube, and you can see some of those. Or just, navigate my own channel, and there's a playlist of all the races that I've participated in myself. If this incessant La-Mulana failure isn't your thing anymore, since that seems to be the only thing I'm uploading to the channel these days. Probably should remedy it at some point, but yeah. If for some reason you're on like the vast expanse of video gaming content there is on YouTube, you're somehow starved for videos to watch, yeah, Let's Racing Time, strongly recommend it. Fun races, good games with people far more far more funny and entertaining and just better personalities than myself in general, I think. But although if what I offer you is your thing, thank you for that. I really appreciate, especially just knowing that there's like basically 2 people watching this right now. I know regularly, at least, or at least 2 people. Fuck. 2 people sort of watching and commenting. I'll say actually no, there's 2 people, more than 2 people watching, because I can see how many viewers there are on the video and how long they're watching for and all that stuff. But even for you guys out there who aren't watching on or who aren't commenting on the videos and making yourselves known to me, even for you guys who aren't sort of getting active and being engaged, as they call it in the YouTube analytics tab, even for you low engagement viewers, I'm grateful for all of your I don't know, support? I don't know. I'm happy that someone's enjoying this garbage, at least, is what I'm sort of trying to get around to saying. Because boy, is it a lot of garbage lately with this bullshit shaft. God damn it! I thought this would be easy now that I've figured out my new trick, but no, it is still a gigantic pain in the ass. It's like, this is, again, I spent like half the last video on this bullshit, and now that I figured out how to do it properly, I'm still spending just like a ridiculous amount of time on this nonsense. Yeah, potentially the point where this game starts to jump the shark. Who knows? There it is. Got it. Very happy about that. Ooh, and another block puzzle, maybe? Or maybe not. There are no switches here. Oh, that was a tablet. The foe guests bod to stone watch of always. Nothing. I am not gonna get a fucking thing out of that. If thou rides the right, right. If thou rides the left, left. Make a mistake, and the power will never be thine. I think that might have something to do with climbing the walls or something? I don't know. That was kind of an obscure hint. And I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to make of it. Hopefully nothing too important. Or actually, it did sound important. Make a mistake and the power will never be thine. I mean, at this point, I think it's safe to say that it's... I'm reasonably confident in just how well-designed this game has been. In terms of, like, the puzzles and the exploration and all that, I'm fairly secure that the game is well-designed enough, in that regard at least, that I'm not really too worried about getting stuck forever or any type of nonsense like that at this point. The devs seem to know what they're doing, at least, as far as, you know, being a good adventure-y style game with good adventure-style puzzles. Although I think that their sort of sense as platform game developers is maybe a bit suspect. Okay. So I'm guessing that the hidden shop is behind one of these blocks. Because, yeah, I heard that chime there again. So there was a tablet behind there that was probably useless. Oh, actually, this is a bit of a block puzzle, because, yeah, if this is... If I want to get down here, is this it? Okay, it looks like that's it. That is it. It's on. Okay, so right to the right is... I don't know if that's a hint for this room, or... What is here is not everything. This is the critical location. Take another path and return to this land again. I think that's maybe a reference to the fact that I found another entrance to this area, and maybe that's what they're talking about there. I think that's what he's getting at, is that, yeah, we need to find the alternate entrance to this area in order to find everything. Yeah, I don't know if we're making much progress in terms of, like, clearing this area. We're finding some sweet loot, or I don't know if I'd call it sweet loot, really some really obnoxious gear that's kind of a pain in the ass to work with, frankly. But, you know, we're finding stuff that's aiding our ability to explore the dungeons and go to new places. And mid-boss, mid-boss, mid-boss. Oh, this looks irritating. Okay, let's just shuriken this motherfucker. Okay, I think if I just get him right when he's at the top, he sort of hangs there for a little bit. And yeah, as long as we're not staying at the bottom where we'll get blocks dropped on us. There we go. Almost didn't make it. Oh, and I can just clear the blocks anyways. I don't know if I've actually tried that before. Can I just... Oh, looks like I can only clear them from above. That's a bit weird. Or only while I'm standing on them, or... Oh, or this one was here to start with, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna clear all these, just in case there was something in this room that I missed. Like maybe, I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea what could be in here that I might have missed, but it could be something. You never know. Okay, looks like these are all here to begin with. Okay, so there's our power, and if we make a mistake, then it will never be ours. So that's a bit ominous. If you want to ride right, right, ride left, left. Ride left. So my guess is that only one of these is the correct one. So, my guess is that the one up there... Or, sorry, I'm guessing that either of these is the correct one, but that you'll screw it up somehow if you hit both of them. So, and yeah, so I go up there, and then... Yeah, the pedestal up there will clear away the block, I think, and then the ones down here will get me up there somehow. Either with a moving platform, maybe? Maybe a one-way elevator? That's my guess, is that there'll be a platform that'll appear like right on under one of these pillars. And then it'll just sort of hang up there at the top and never come back down. Although then I'd get a second chance if I did the other one. Although, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is just hit this, step on here, and see what happens. Okay, I was sure that I was gonna die there and get smashed against the ceiling, but it looks like my... Okay, I get it. That's exactly what... Okay, so I had exactly the right idea. I wasn't... I was thinking like those sort of clear... Like those clear blocks. Oh, and if I miss this jump, the power will also never be mine. Okay, there. Got it, and it's a chain whip! Oh, that's just a straight-up upgrade to the whip. Okay. More power, I guess, but, yeah, I don't know if that's terribly useful. I guess it'll... Actually, maybe this will let us break things that we couldn't have that we couldn't have broken otherwise. Like, these blocks, maybe? I don't know. So, okay, this is... Oh, all these new toys to play with. We've got a claw to help us climb shit. Sort of. Almost, kind of, maybe. We've got... Okay, well, I guess the first thing I want to do, I think, is finish up with this area. And to that end... Yeah, I really need to try and... I really should have checked that shit on the recordings while I was... yeah, away processing this video, but I don't know, I've been really eager to play this. I've just been, like, yeah, just knocking these play sessions out just one after another. What was this room again? Oh, right, this is where I got my flare gun. And, yeah, the blocks have reset themselves, but yeah. So, what to do now? I think I did all the lava swimming that I can... Yeah, or actually, now might be time for a heat-proof case. And yeah, that was in Area 3, so let's go do that. And unless maybe the other exit to this place was in this region as well, I don't remember. Oh, I remember that there was another seal down in the very bottom left as well. You know what, the dagger is still kind of the superior option for dealing with some of these enemies. But, you know, it's good to know that we have the chain whip, just in case we need that little bit of extra power. Oh, oh, 70 for the flares, my goodness. No, I'm gonna save it up. Oh, I really want to see what these flares do, man, but... yeah, the heat-proof case is a necessity. And actually, maybe the flares will let us kill those, Oh, there it is, we got some flares. Maybe we even got some earlier, I don't even know. Oh. Okay, let's see what they do. Something that shoots upwards and through walls would be ideal. Oh, I can't even jump up here. Okay. So, what do we want to do? First, I'm going to check that. First, I'm going to check over here just to see. I remember there was a seal over here. I don't remember if I checked it or not after we collected the last seal. That is the wrong one. And that is the sound of a hidden shop in here. I'm guessing it's hidden by the seal, so we'll give that a pass for the time being. And now what? I don't even know. A lot of possibilities here, and I don't actually... Oh, this is just embarrassing. Why did I come to this area in the first place? I forget. It's like we got... Oh, right. Heat-proof case. I'm gonna go purchase that from, I believe the shop over here had it, if I remember correctly. Actually, I think that the dagger actually seems to be doing... The dagger did more damage than our default whip as well, so maybe we are just... ooh, 100, just barely enough. Okay, that is perfect. Yeah, I don't remember at all where the other entrance was to the Inferno place, so so what are we going to do about that? I guess the first thing we can do is just go back here and start scanning things, since we have the ability to do that now. Okay, and yeah, there were some skeletons all over the place. Probably nothing better than a few cartridges, but, you know, it's good to be thorough, and if we're lucky, we might get the cartridge that lets us teleport between the alternate areas. These pipes are, like, suspicious as hell, also. I really want to try something with these, but it looks like they're just background. I don't know. Yeah, nothing behind this wall, it doesn't seem, so... And as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it's possible to double jump out of water, or lava, as it were, either. So, or you know what? It's actually... Yeah, forget that climbing that all bullshit. It's actually faster to get to the part of that area that I want to be at if I go this way. And actually, it'll be even easier to get in here now, since I have the double jump. I can just hop right up there. Or not. Hop right up there. Shit. So much for that idea. Okay. No, it's just a hop. Fuck. Man, they are really really consistent about forcing you to do absolutely every single platforming challenge in this game in a very specific way. It's like even the added height won't be enough to get us past that particular obstacle. You gotta make the jump in exactly the way that they want you to do it, even after you've improved your character's mobility in various ways. Kind of dumb, in my opinion, but, you know. Who asked me? Oh, do I have better air control now that I have the feather? No, I don't. That was just my imagination. That would be sweet. But, okay, so now we're going to take a bit of a lava dunk here. I guess, yeah, diving for bones. Nothing out of this one. For some reason, I feel like this is just a dead end and that we're going to get nothing at all out of any of this, but... Oh, and it's... Man, I was thinking I could jump out here. Can I bust these from underneath? Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Nope, nothing up here. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the skeletons that I wanted to investigate, so this was kind of a wasted trip. Man, this is kind of annoying me now. Where was that? I really should be able to remember. It was like a big moment. We found the life crystal in that alternate entrance to this area. It was a big moment. Oh, apparently I didn't scan this one though, so okay, this trip wasn't a total waste after all. Very nice.